Ever heard that excitement can be harmful, or that time changes, whether good or bad? Don't be too happy in good times, and don't be too sad in bad times. The sun will shine, and it will also go down when the time comes. So brace yourself and prepare for the night, even when it's day. In this video, we will share 5 more Stoic lessons for better life. It will make you cold, quiet, and calculated. If you are an introvert, I highly recommend you to watch it till the end. Chapter 1. Control the boat, not the river. Life is a constant flow of change, a dynamic dance between what we can control and what we can't. The Stoics recognized this fundamental truth and offered a powerful tool for navigating it, the dichotomy of control. This concept divides our world into 2 spheres, the things within our control and the things outside of it. Within our control lie our thoughts, our choices, our actions, and our attitudes. Outside of our control lie external events, other people's behaviors, and the unpredictable nature of life itself. By focusing our energy on what we can control, we cultivate a sense of agency and empowerment. We can choose how we react to situations, how we interpret events, and how we shape our own lives. This doesn't mean ignoring the world around us, but rather approaching it with a mindful awareness of what we can and cannot influence. Dwelling on things outside our control, such as past mistakes, future uncertainties, or the actions of others, only leads to frustration and anxiety. The Stoics remind us that these external factors are ultimately beyond our power to change. Instead, they urge us to focus on the present moment, on the choices and actions we can make right now. This chapter explores the practical application of the dichotomy of control in our daily lives. We'll learn how to identify what truly matters, how to let go of what we can't control, and how to channel our energy into areas where we can make a positive impact. By mastering this distinction, we gain the freedom to navigate life's currents with greater clarity, resilience, and inner peace. Chapter 2. The Inner Citadel. Imagine a world where external validation doesn't dictate your self-worth. A world where you navigate life storms with unwavering inner strength. This is the essence of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that offers timeless wisdom for navigating the complexities of modern life. At its core, Stoicism emphasizes building an inner citadel, a fortress of resilience within ourselves. This fortress is not built of stone and mortar, but of principles, virtues, and a deep understanding of what truly matters. By cultivating this inner strength, we become less susceptible to the anxieties and uncertainties that often plague us. In a world saturated with social media and the constant pursuit of external approval, it's easy to lose sight of our inherent worth. The Stoics remind us that our value lies not in the fleeting opinions of others, but in our character, our actions, and the principles we live by. In today's life, our happiness often depends on social media. In the morning, the first thing we do is check our status. If we get likes, our day goes smoothly. But if someone comments negatively, it can ruin our day. What we don't realize is that these platforms are not even human. They knowingly manipulate our thoughts and actions to make profits. It's that simple. If they show your post to someone who is already sad, which they already may have caused to make profit, that person is unlikely to comment positively, right? It's a vicious cycle. This chapter delves into the first key principle of Stoicism, self-mastery. It explores how we can cultivate inner strength and unshakable self-worth in a world that often bombards us with negativity and distractions. We'll explore practical strategies for quieting the inner critic, focusing on what we can control, and aligning our actions with our values. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, highlighted the importance of valuing our own opinions over those of others. He pondered why people love themselves, but often rely more on others' judgments. This paradox shows how we can undervalue our self-assessment. Seneca taught that genuine contentment comes from living according to our principles and values, rather than seeking approval from others. Epictetus reminded us that worrying about others' opinions is beyond our control, and thus not worth our energy. Instead, he advised focusing on our actions and living virtuously. To care less about what others think. Recognize that you are the author of your life. Define your worth based on your values, kindness, and efforts. Practice self-reflection. Are your choices aligned with your desires or someone else's expectations? Embrace your imperfections and be authentic. This genuine approach attracts those who appreciate the real you. By building this inner citadel, we create a foundation for navigating life's challenges with grace, resilience, and a sense of purpose. Chapter 3. The Art of Perspective. Our perception of the world shapes our reality. The Stoics understood this deeply and emphasized the importance of cultivating a healthy perspective. They believed that by reframing our thoughts and interpretations, we can significantly impact our emotional well-being and navigate life's challenges with greater ease. One key tool for reframing our perspective is the practice of negative visualization. This doesn't mean dwelling on negativity, but rather acknowledging the impermanence of things and preparing ourselves for potential setbacks. By mentally rehearsing for difficult situations, we can lessen their impact when they actually occur. The Stoics also encouraged us to focus on the what-ifs in a positive light. Instead of fearing the unknown, we can view it as an opportunity for growth and learning. This shift in perspective fosters resilience and allows us to approach challenges with a sense of curiosity and openness. Furthermore, the Stoics emphasize the importance of gratitude. By actively acknowledging the good things in our lives, we cultivate a sense of contentment and appreciation. This practice helps us focus on what truly matters and prevents us from getting caught up in negativity. This chapter explores the practical tools and techniques for developing a healthy perspective. We'll delve into the power of negative visualization, positive reframing, and cultivating gratitude. By learning to see the world through a more balanced lens, we can transform our emotional landscape and navigate life's complexities with greater peace and resilience. Chapter 4. Living a Life of Purpose. Stoicism is not just about navigating the challenges of life. It's ultimately about living a life of purpose and virtue. Explores the core principles that guide Stoic action and how we can cultivate them in our daily lives. The Stoics believed that true happiness comes from living virtuously, aligning our actions with our values, and contributing positively to the world. Key virtues like wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance form the foundation of a meaningful life. Wisdom, for the Stoics, meant using reason and logic to guide our choices and actions. It involved understanding the interconnectedness of all things and acting in accordance with the natural order. Justice meant treating others fairly and with respect, regardless of their social status or background. It involved upholding the principles of fairness and equality within our communities. Courage was not about the absence of fear, but about acting in accordance with our values, even in the face of adversity. It meant standing up for what we believe in and facing challenges with resilience. Temperance referred to moderation and self-control. It involved avoiding extremes and finding balance in all aspects of life. This chapter delves into practical ways to cultivate these virtues in our daily lives. We'll explore how to make wise decisions, act justly towards others, develop courage in the face of difficulties, and practice moderation in all things. By integrating these principles into our actions, we can create a life filled with purpose, meaning, and positive impact. The Stoic path is not about perfection, but about continuous striving towards a life of virtue and contributing to the greater good. Remember, the journey of Stoicism is a lifelong one. By embracing its wisdom and applying its principles, we can navigate life's complexities with greater clarity, resilience, and a sense of purpose. Chapter 5. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Negative visualization, often referred to as premeditatio malorum, meditation of evils, by the Stoics, is a powerful tool for mental preparedness and emotional resilience. This chapter delves deeper into this practice, exploring its benefits and offering practical tips for incorporating it into your daily life. At its core, negative visualization involves contemplating potential setbacks and challenges that could arise in the future. This doesn't mean dwelling on negativity or indulging in worst-case scenarios. Instead, it's about acknowledging the impermanence of life and mentally rehearsing for potential difficulties. By visualizing potential challenges, we can reduce anxiety and fear. When we anticipate and familiarize ourselves with potential obstacles, they become less daunting when they actually occur. This mental preparation helps us stay calm and collected in the face of adversity. Cultivate gratitude. Reflecting on what we could lose can deepen our appreciation for the good things we have in the present moment. This fosters a sense of contentment and prevents us from taking our blessings for granted. Develop resilience. By mentally rehearsing for challenges, we build mental and emotional strength. This allows us to bounce back from setbacks more easily and adapt to changing circumstances. Here are some practical tips for practicing negative visualization. Start small. Begin by focusing on minor inconveniences or setbacks that could occur in your daily life. Be specific. Instead of vague worries, visualize specific scenarios and how you might react. This helps you identify potential coping mechanisms and develop a plan of action. Maintain a balanced perspective. Remember, negative visualization is not about dwelling on negativity. After contemplating potential challenges, shift your focus back to the present moment and appreciate what you have. Focus on what you can control. While visualizing potential setbacks, remind yourself to focus on the things within your control. This could involve your attitude, your response to the situation, or your efforts to mitigate the problem. By incorporating negative visualization into your daily practice, you can cultivate mental resilience, deepen your appreciation for the present, and navigate life's challenges with greater calmness and composure. Remember, it's not about predicting the future, but about preparing yourself for whatever life may throw your way. Now we would like you to like and subscribe our channel. Comment down your thoughts on this. We will glad to hear from you and pin down the best and most inspiring one. Now, after commenting, click on the right of your screen to watch the next video. Peace.